Now, shifting focus in yet another major defense scam which is expected to hit the country after the VVIP chopper scam, prosecutors in Brazil and the US are now investigating alleged payment of bribes by Brazilian aircraft manufacturer Embraer to swing deals with India and Saudi Arabia. Embraer is alleged to have paid commissions to a UK-based defense agent to the tune of $208 million. I beg your pardon, in the $208 million deal for 3 EMB-145 jets inked by the UPA government in 2008. Remember, such middlemen or unauthorized agents are banned under the Indian defense procurement system. The 3 EMB-145 aircraft have been equipped with indigenous radars in a 2,520 crore DRDO project to serve as airborne early warning and control systems for the Indian Air Force. The first modified aircraft was delivered to the DRDO in 2011, with the other two following later. After several missed deadlines, the project is now slated to be completed by December. Meanwhile, the Defence Ministry has sought Brazilian firms' reply within 15 days. The DRDO and the Ministry of Defence will begin re-examining their files for anomalies it was informed of. We have Jugal Purohit live with us from our newsroom. Jugal, another defence scam expected to hit our country soon.
That's right, Simi. This is an extremely critical piece of equipment for the Indian Air Force. To begin with, the role that it performs is that of a mobile airborne radar in the sky. It basically looks, without actually crossing over into the enemy territory, it looks at just what are the aircraft doing, what are the missile launches taking place. So it's a very vital piece of equipment. It still is with the DRDO, and we're expecting the Air Force to get a delivery of the same before the end of this year. Now, why is this an issue in the first place? It has been reported by the Brazilian press about a case which dates back to almost 5 to 6 years, in which there is an allegation which is cropped up, which says that this particular company, Embraer, had actually commissioned an agent based out of UK, United Kingdom. The name, of course, hasn't been specified in any of the media reports till now. And if this is true, if there is indeed an agent which has been commissioned to get India to purchase an equipment, that by itself is banned under the Defence Ministry's laws. You cannot. Any company willing to sell equipment to India has to do it by itself, and it cannot have an agent in between, because that arrangement, the Defence Ministry very strongly believes, leads to corruption, leads to bribery and money changing hands in an unauthorized format. That's the reason why there is a question about it. But let's also keep this part in mind, that it is a critical requirement. There is, as of now, no conviction in this case. There is, as of now, not a judgment which has come which says that this has indeed taken place. And as long as that does not happen, there is a cloud over this deal. But it will be wrong to say that this aircraft is an aircraft which has been purchased out of a scam, or the entire process has been vitiated. The Defence Ministry, as you just said, Simi, has sought a report, because the contractual terms between India and Brazil, the company which gave us the aircraft, make it very clear that even if there is an iota of allegations or scam or questions about this particular deal, the company has to keep the Defence Ministry informed, which in this case, I'm told by very senior sources, has not taken place. Back to you.
Right, Jugal, this is a complicated story. I want a clarification for you. Now, Embraer is alleged to have paid commissions to a UK-based defence agent in 2008 when this deal was linked with the UPA. Is it being alleged in this case that this UK-based defence agent then lobbied with the UPA government?
Well, Simi, as things stand, you do not really necessarily have to lobby and get it. In case any company, anyone who wishes to sell any forms of platforms, arms, ammunition, if that particular company does not do it by itself and has instead chosen a representative or has commissioned an agent, that's the reason why the Defence Ministry does not allow such middlemen, such agents, or these go-by agreements in between. It wants is to directly deal with the company which wants to sell. In this particular case, we have to see, as I said, in this story there still is a lot which has to be seen, which still has to be understood. If there was an arrangement like this, then why was it done? Did the company not disclose it to the Defence Ministry? Because the deal was signed between the Government of India and the Defence Ministry. Did the MOD know about it? If not, then this is a surprise. And if so, what was the role of this particular agent? Why is his identity being concealed at this point in time? Many questions, Asimi. And that's the reason why I said that while there are definitely questions over it, it will be perhaps too early to judge and to come to a conclusion that this particular aircraft is a result of a scam. Back to you.
Shukla, thanks so much for sharing those details with us. We're going to keep coming back to you for developments.